What up, Super Fun Force? Good Captain Games. And today here we're going to talk about a little bit of some rumors and some fact. Basically, something that I'm hearing down the pipeline, which is just a rumor, take it with a grain of salt, that Beyblade X might be using the same exact stadium as DB, which for me would be awesome because the DB stadium is perfect. It has a great balance between attack types, defense stamina types, plenty of high-speed battles, ways for you to launch from a larger area to come in with stronger attacks. Beyblades zip around and make, again, super fast and quick strikes, but there's definitely still a strong balance for stamina defense because bays are still kind of forced to the middle. So that's great. And, you know, two pockets. So here's the thing though, my only critique maybe, I don't know how safe it would be, but this is what I might be trying to do in future tournaments and events, is play without this barricade. Right? In other words, go back to the original metal fight and just have an open stadium. I mean, maybe they could also put like 3 walls like they did before. The pockets are pretty big, but I think, you know, a lot of people complain that you can't play attack types, which is baloney. You definitely can. They say that it's at a huge disadvantage. It's not. Maybe slight, but again, watch my videos. I play both competitively and casually, tons and tons of testing, and there's plenty of knockouts, plenty of attack type wins, via bursting or just maybe like sapping all the stamina away from the defense stamina blade. And there's plenty of balance types that can be both attack and still sometimes get a draw. So again, phenomenal. And there's a reason why Takano Tomy made this stadium. Again, with BU and DB, this is the perfect standard base stadium. There's a reason why, again, they made this. And I can't really see them doing anything else other than, you know, like I said in BU, maybe making this a little bit, just a little bit shorter, the tornado ring here, and maybe making this a little bit flatter. But again, playing on the B33 stadium, the older one, is fun, and I think you can play competitively sometimes, right? But that stadium better serves the earlier burst, right? Up to like GT, even sparking. But once you get into DB and BU, the blades, the energy layers are getting so big that like it looks silly to put them in. Basically, this is almost like the size right here of the B33. It's like there's no room for them to really, you know, move around. And with the attack types that I'm building, they would just like, everything would just smash and break. You know, I've played a couple of times. I have a B33. I also have the Pro Series from Hasbro. But again, DB and BU all day on the DB standard base stadium. So that being said, Beyblade Extreme, right? Beyblade X. This is for real. This is 100% true. Beyblade X is Beyblade Extreme. And the other thing that's been mentioned is that it's called Extreme because it's supposed to be focusing on even more high-speed battles and strong attacks, which again boils down to this type of stadium. You cannot have high-speed attacks, you know, and Beyblades flying around in a small stadium. The stadium is, again, either going to be this big or it might even be bigger. I don't know. It could possibly be, if the new Beyblades are the same size as BU, or they start to get bigger, then expect to see a stadium, again, just like this or even bigger or something, or, you know, flatter. Maybe it's flatter so they could move around. But they're never going to go back to the B33, and they're never going to shrink down the stadium. They can't, right? It's like the Beyblades just have to get bigger and more powerful and faster. And that's why you need a stadium like the DB Bay Stadium. All right, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you looking forward to Beyblade Extreme? And if so, let me know what you think is going to go down. All right, thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget, keep your face safe, pray, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. Be coming back at you. Peace.